from 2003 until now. Every person on the planet has been Palantired. Everybody. Everybody in Congress. Everybody in the military. All of you in every nation, in every town, regardless of how remote. If you've ever talked on the phone, sent a text message, sent an email, received an email, read a blog, written a blog, made a comment on social media, or not, everyone has been Palantired. Everybody. So they already know an assessment of where your ideology is. They already know your political backgrounds, your beliefs, your staunch beliefs, your lines in the sand, your political affiliation, your medical history, your blood type, your fingerprint, your iris, your facial scan. They know all of it. Because we have this thing called artificial intelligence, machine learning. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. All the agencies are all working in connection, in collaboration with each other. Providing information here, providing information there. You providing the information yourselves through two-dimensional video. Everyone has been Palantired. So they know who are the ass kissers and who are the people that will fight back. How does the establishment need to eradicate such naughty people? Through the roll up your sleever. And they're not going to feel guilty that you cashed out, let's say, that you were taken out but not to lunch, because after all, you would have volunteered. And if you think I'm lying, I'm not lying. This is why between Poopy Pants Biden, the Keebler Cookie Elf, between Raggedy Jen, between the VP, all these knuckleheads are continually begging you to go get your roll up your sleever. Why? If 66 million people have not had the roll up your sleever, that would mean that you've already hit that immunity stage, the herd, remember? Oh no, it doesn't work like that? No, of course it doesn't. Because 66 million people could literally take over the United States. It could happen. It sure could. Go look in the Revolutionary War of what the percentage of the people that participated in that. Please go do it. Go look at all the wars that were participated in. World War II, the Revolutionary War, all right? The Civil War, World War I. Go look at the percentage of amount of men and women that participated in those wars and what was the outcome. You're damn right they're very afraid of 66 million people that would not comply. But hey, they're not going to feel guilty because you volunteered. Well, a mandate is not a law. That's right, it's not a law. You're right, it's not a law. And you can play that, well, I'm going to take it to court all day long. Oh, who cares? Nobody cares. I'm going to get an injunction. So what? Nobody cares. Because one judge will say you're right, another judge will say you're wrong. But it still comes out to be the same. So here you have, once again, Palantir. They think they're all that, and they are all that. You got a $1 billion company there. They are working, again, in tandem with all of the intelligence agencies through over a dozen countries, predominantly the United States and England, to get you a life score. What is the chances that you yourself are going to be able to contribute to society? And not only contribute, but what is your ideology? Are you going to be a problem? Are you going to be problematic to the New World Order? Are you going to be problematic as far as minding your P's and Q's and going along with the program? Oh, you're not? Well, all right, well, you're going to get a bad score. And I tell you what, you need to make an appointment before you get your roll up your sleeve, because boy, do we have something for you. We sure do. That's where the Palantir comes into play for the last minutes of America. So what do? Well, this is what you do. Seeing that everyone's been Palantired on the planet, seeing that every single person has some sort of score in association with who's going to be the ass kissers and who's not. Who are the people that are going to fight for the Constitution? Who are the people that are going to fight for their families, their country, their neighborhoods, for their beliefs, their convictions? Who are the ones that are going to do that? And as soon as we figure that out, as that company has, then we need to take action. How are we going to do that? Well, we'll have 3 different colors, let's say. One will be the placebo. We will give the placebos to the ass kissers. All right? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to give placebos to the ass kissers, to the people that will for surely kiss our ass, for the people that will comply at this time. That's what we're going to do. For the people that are going to fight us, well, they need to be taken out, but not to lunch. So we're going to give them that one. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to take about 2 steps, and they're no longer with us. Yeah. See how that works? Oh, it's the darndest thing. And, well, nobody has any liability. And, hey, you volunteered yourself for the greater good and all. Then we got the other one that's going to put you in such a state of, not only a state of mind, but a state of physical recession, that you're going to be the cash cow for the future medical fields. The cancers that need to be treated, the kidney ailments that need to be treated. You need medicine because you have nervous issue problems. You're going to be the cash cow. We're going to play the booster game because, as we know, as time progresses, people's minds will change. So we need to update their Palantir. Their Palantir is going to be in conjunction with the Tiberius database dealing with what? The roll up your sleever. So as people's minds change, as the social pressures change, and maybe they get a little angry, and those very people that we thought for sure were going to kiss our asses, now they lost their job and they're angry at the government. We need to Palantir them again. So let's get the boosters out there. So the boosters, we're going to take that dude out, but not to lunch, because he ain't going to kiss her ass no more. We thought he was going to kiss her ass, but he's changed his mind. You can't have that. You got to go. Here, let's go ahead and add you, this swath of individuals. You're going to be our cash cow with all your little ailments, all your other BS. And then the other people that will definitely kiss our ass, they too get the placebo. And what does that do? That encourages everyone to say, well, I'm fine. Nothing happened to me. You should get yours. But why? How could you say that? Do you truly believe that Poopy Pants Biden got a booster? He did not. Wrong. No, he didn't. Do you know why he didn't? Because there's no way that the powers that be could take a chance that he would get one of those and he would be like that nurse out of Texas or wherever she was from, Tennessee, that passed out, right? Oh, hell no. They couldn't take that chance. They would never take that chance, ever. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all smoke and mirrors. So as it progresses and progresses, what do? we revert right back down to 2012. 2012. We bring 2012 right back to 2021. So essentially it'd be 2112. That'd be a mirror. What's that all about? Well, we're going to take an incident that occurred in 2012 and we're going to ram it down the people's throats and in their minds that, hey, remember what happened in 2012 around Christmas time? We got to do something about that. We need to take away your beloved second. Then bring them right back into the mix. Well, that's impossible. They'd never do that. Prepare for a link. They're already doing it right now. Yes, they are. All right, we need confirmation from anybody that wants to look at the link for tweeters. Would somebody like to explain to me who's that person there? Are they not from 2012? Yes, they are. And what are they promoting? Taking your beloved second, buddy. Same thing all over again. Because they gotta have those. The more and more people that will be infuriated from losing their jobs, from losing their livelihoods, these people are going to be enraged. Yes, they are. They're not volunteering for any of this BS. We are told over and over to trust the science. Excuse me, all of those doctors and all of those nurses that said no thank you, yeah, I trust that they would know what they're talking about because they were on the front line. If they're not willing to do it, that makes all the sense in the world to me, buddy, because they're on my level. You got me? Yeah, they are. They're just everyday Americans. But they were heroes last year, according to the authorities, and now they're zeros because they won't kiss your ass. Because they won't take something that you're telling them to take. Well, why not? Because you Palantired everybody, dude. Yes, you did. And everybody has a score. Just like that patent stated that everybody has a score. And that you would dose in association to the score that is in that patent. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that patent that was read to you the other day, the initial patent took place out of the country of Israel in 2010. Wow. Holy smokes. Yeah. So how does it work out? How does it all end? Well, they keep going through all the booster and the booster and the booster. And as this nonsense, this totalitarian government transforms, people are going to be enraged, and people are going to be enraged and enraged. And guess what? We'll just keep taking them out, but not to lunch. Sure will. And then what happens in the long run? By the time you get the 8th booster, what happens then? By that time, who do you have left? Chances are you have just a bunch of adolescents that you can indoctrinate into all your sick ass weird crap that you got going on that you're trying to force all these parents into. And all these parents are raising hell, and now the FBI wants to silence them by calling them domestic terrorists when they're simply looking out for their sons and daughters. In other words, the American dream, you were lied to. All of you were lied to. It's a joke. The American dream is not your father's country. It'll never be your father's country again. Is it funny? It's not funny. It's funny because it's humorous to think so many people were hoodwinked into this bullshit about an American dream. And now look at it. The intentional collision of the blockchain unemployment will collide in less than 2 months. And it's just going to be, it's going to be something else. Now, I did want to make mention the powers that be are pushing very hard to collect the second. Can't let that happen, ladies and gentlemen. No, sir, no, ma'am. Can't let that happen. The final straw is to collect your second. The final straw is to say, look at all of these people that lost their jobs because they refused to do the mandate. Now they're losing their homes, they're being evicted, and it's all coming to a head now. It sure is. And these people are going to start losing their minds, and they're going to be doing really naughty things. And because of those naughty things, Congress is going to have to act. Remember, I put up this video, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I did it. Because creeping around December, watch and see, it'll probably even be before December. I want to say the first week of December. I'm going to say the first week of December for sure is when the push will be on to strip the entire country of its beloved second because of so many other things that will or would have already happened. It's an outrage and we got to do something and blah, 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 blah. And then try to force the hand of Congress that they all have blackmailed, that they're all extorting to strip you of your beloved second. BS alert, don't let it happen. Don't ever let it happen. Because if you ever let it happen, you will turn into the country of the likes of Australia. When you think about a country being stripped of its beloved second, think of Pol Pot. Don't forget that one, that weirdo. Don't forget Stalin. Don't forget that freak show either. Okay? Of course, Adolf. Don't forget any of these morons. You got that? Don't forget Mao. Don't forget him. Don't ever forget it. The United States shall never be stripped of its second. No way, no how. Not without a fight. What does that mean? It means everything you think it means. You crybaby billionaires, whiners. Unbelievable. No, ladies and gentlemen. The fact of the matter is, the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, is the terrorist. The Department of Homeland Security is the terrorist. The Defense Intelligence Agency is the terrorist. The National Security Agency is the terrorist. The Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms is the terrorist. United States Clandestine Service is the terrorist. Yes, they are. Sorry, pal. The Department of Justice is the terrorist. See how that works? It's not us that is the terrorist, bozos. It is all of you clowns. Because we've just gone through all of history from 1992 to where we are now. And who's been involved in all of it? You jackasses. The people that we pay, the people that we have put in place to secure this nation, to protect its citizens, you've turned right back around and used our freaking money, and with the technology that you developed to turn right back around and use it against the people. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Send my video to anybody you want. My story time is done and I'm going to publish. Later.
Where have all the rebels gone? Why don't they come out of the woodwork now? One for the money, two for the show. It's not very rock and roll. Where have all of the rebels gone? Where have all the rebels gone? Waiting for someone else to make a move. While they're sitting on the fence, well, it's some kind of pretense. I'm not saying much at all. Where have all the rebels gone? was just a PR stunt. One for the money, two for the show. Where have all the rebels gone? Where have all the rebels gone? One for the money, two for the show. It's not very rock and roll. Where have all the rebels gone? Were they really all that tough? Or was it just a PR stunt? They're not saying very much, are they? Where have all the rebels gone? Where have all the rebels gone? Hiding behind computer screens. Where the spirit, where the soul? Where have all the rebels gone? Need a real live audience to perform. Where have all the rebels gone? 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 I can't find anyone. Where have all the rebels gone? I can't find, no, not one. All right.